Hello, this is Brad here, and I want to talk about a fragrance today called Bang by Marc Jacobs. And this is just a 1.2 milliliter sample that Cologne Guy 101 had sent me. So thanks, Cologne Guy 101, if you're watching. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, I encourage you to do so. Young guy trying to do some fragrance reviews. Haven't heard much from him lately, but seems like a decent person. What we have here inside is a little information about Bang. The bottle, of course, on the one side, and what we have here on the other side, free and electrifying, sexy and alluring. Bang is peppery, woodsy, spicy, an explosion of pepper wrapped in warm, sensual woods. Okay, and this is a woodsy, spicy fragrance introduced in 2010. And the note breakdown, we have top notes of black, white, and pink pepper in the top notes. Middle notes of masculine woody notes. And in the base, alimi resin, aromatic benzoin, vetiver white moss, and patchouli. And over base notes, 21 positives, 7 neutrals, and 18 negatives. So you can see from base notes, this is pretty much what you would probably call a love it or hate it type fragrance. A lot of people don't like this fragrance. A lot of people love it. So what's going on with that? If you look at the note breakdown, if you watched other reviews, you know that this is pretty much just a pepper blast. Now, I will say that when I first tested this fragrance out on my skin, it wasn't quite as bad as I had expected. I was expecting, a punch in the face kind of a thing, and I wasn't sure if it really came across like that. Um, it does come across to me as a more intense version of Tommy Bahama for Men, just maybe a little bit amped up on the pepper. Um, but I would probably have to say that for the average Joe, this is probably not a good starting point. If you're looking for a woodsy, spicy fragrance, I would encourage you to try other things first. Figure out exactly how you feel about pepper before you jump in and sample this one or buy it. Because this fragrance almost has like a niche mentality to it, meaning that it doesn't have a mainstream appeal. It's more geared just towards people that are gonna just absolutely adore pepper. And as you can see, in addition to the 3 types of pepper, you also have stuff like vetiver, you got patchouli. So you've got at least 5, if not more, notes, all just ganging you up, gang raping your nostrils all at once. And some people might like that. A lot of people might not appreciate that. I'm not sure if this is the safest fragrance for like a work environment. I haven't heard any negative comments at work while I wore it. It did seem to project pretty well for the first few hours until it came close to the skin. At that point, when it does become close to the skin, the notes do seem to blend and mellow out quite a bit, and it does become more reminiscent of like a regular woodsy, spicy fragrance. I think, like it says here in the note breakdown, the pepper is in the top, so I think as it lays on the skin longer and longer, it does settle down more and more. But at that point, it's almost too little too late because the opening is the most aromatic part of the fragrance, and that's what's really going to make it or break it, I think, for most people. Um, there's another fragrance on the market, Burberry the Beat. It's also very heavy on pepper. I would probably say Bang is better than that one. I don't really like the Beat very much. It's more of a leathery pepper. This is a woodsy pepper. But if you've tried the Beat and like the Beat, you would probably want to try Bang as well. I think it is maybe a little bit more sophisticated and elegant than the Beat. Better blended. And let's see, what else was I going to say? If you like Encre Noir, that's another good example. I think that one's also kind of a harsh smelling fragrance with all the vetiver in there. I would probably actually say for myself, I think Bang is a little bit easier to wear than Encre Noir. So, when people go on and on about how great Encre Noir is, actually, since a lot of people find vetiver to be kind of harsh, Bang actually, by comparison with Encre Noir, really isn't, anything, totally mind-boggling in that regard either. So let's get down to the rating here. I'm going to say, as far as smell goes, I'm going to give Bang about 6 out of 10. A little bit too harsh on the pepper. I think there's much better aromatic, woodsy, spicy fragrances out there. I would say check out He Wood, Rocky Mountain Wood. Check out Tommy Bahama for Men. Um, check out Gucci Poirot, the original in the brown bottle. Those all have woodsy, spicy notes in there, and they're blended differently, not quite as hard on the nose. Uniqueness, really, it's not all that unique to my nose. It does just basically amp up the pepper. So however you want to call that for uniqueness, I give it maybe 6 out of 10 for uniqueness. Versatility, I quickly tired of this one. I thought it was kind of nice when I first smelled it, but after I tried it a few times, I really wouldn't see myself wearing this as a daily wear thing. Maybe just kind of just in the mood for pepper kind of a thing. So maybe 4 out of 10 for uniqueness. Probably not something that I would grab for very often if I did own a bottle. Anything else? Longevity, projection. Maybe about 6 out of 10. It did pretty well for the first few hours and then quickly died down to skin scent. And overall rating, I can give this one about 6 out of 10. Basically, there's much better choices out there. If you like pepper, definitely worth checking out. If you're just looking for, a woodsy, spicy fragrance, do your math, homework first. Don't jump right in and buy this one because it might be a little bit too much for you. So that's my thoughts on Bang. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.